Hey guys, I'm going to make another video about Shadowhunters. It feels like it's been way too long since I've done that, and we've gotten some information about season 2 that I want to talk about. And interestingly enough, most of this is information about 2B, so the second half of the first season, and the first half hasn't even aired yet, but we have gotten some information about the later half of the season that I want to talk about. First thing that I have to bring up is that Eileen is supposed to be in season 2, like in the second half of the season. We're supposedly going to see her, and that makes me so happy. Shadowhunters has been really good as far as representation goes, but we have yet to actually have like a queer female character, so Eileen will be like our first lesbian on the show. I'm so excited about that. As far as I know, unless I've missed something, there's no talk yet about Helen being in the show, but I'm hoping that she'll show up eventually, and so that Eileen and Helen can get together like they do in the books. Like, that would make me very happy. But just having Eileen on the show is great, and I'm very excited about that. I did just realize I said she would be our first lesbian on the show, but if she's not coming until the second half of the season, who knows what'll happen as far as like new female characters go in like the first half of the season. So maybe she won't be, I don't know. Obviously we're getting Maya, and a lot of people want her to be bisexual, but I don't think she's gonna be gay, so yeah, we'll see what happens. And then, unless like just straight up exciting news, Sebastian is gonna be in season 2. I have very conflicted feelings about this. Obviously, Sebastian is supposed to be a villain, and you're supposed to hate him, and I hate him plenty. I do think that there is potential there for them to use him as a really good villain. I am a little bit worried about how it will all play out. Mostly I'm worried about how the fans will react. There's been a lot of talk about how fans may like become fans of him and kind of like glorify his terribleness and that sort of thing, which I don't want, and I really don't want to have to deal with in the fandom. For the show itself, they've handled everything else so well that I'm optimistic about how they will handle Sebastian. I'm a little bit worried, and if this happens, it would probably not be in season 2. I imagine it would come later because it comes later in the book series. This will be spoilers for the books if you haven't read them and you're worried about that. I personally wouldn't be at this point, but in the books, Sebastian sexually assaults Clary, who is his sister. Obviously, sexual assault on its own, very horrifying, very terrible, but then you have the added element of the fact that it is his sister, and I don't know if they'll include that in the TV show or not, but that's always been, I think, a very unpopular aspect of the books. Something that people are very not happy about. Hopefully they will like pick up on that with the TV show and not do that. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm like approaching the whole Sebastian being the season thing very cautiously. We'll see what they do, but they have done a good job with like the other aspects of the story so far, so I'm hoping for the best as far as that goes. I also kind of wonder how long they'll play out the whole Sebastian thing. Obviously, I don't think they're going to learn the truth about who he is as soon as he appears, and I'm wondering if that will even happen in season 2 or if it'll play out into next season. Like, I don't see them not learning the truth about Sebastian more than like at some point in season 3, but we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how long it all plays out. Also, considering the roles Valentine and Sebastian play in the book series, where like Valentine is the main villain of the first 3 and then it's Sebastian, I'm wondering if Sebastian's appearance means we're getting like way more of Valentine and Sebastian together than we did in the books, or if it means that Valentine will be off the show, which could be interesting. Next little bits of information. I don't really have much to say, and they're not necessarily about the second half of the season. There's stuff I wanted to bring up. One of the producers on the show talked on Twitter about Simon being pansexual. People are really excited about that, and then a lot of other people are worried that he won't actually like follow through on that, so it's just something to like tell fans and make them happy, but he's not actually planning to do it in the show. I I really hope that they do it on the show, because that would be awesome. We'll see what happens. I feel like at this point, after what he said on Twitter, a lot of people would be really angry if he doesn't follow through, but we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, I would be one of the people who'd be very disappointed. Also, one thing that I really want from season 2 is Magnus actually saying that he's bisexual. Obviously, at this point, we know from everything that's happened that he's attracted to both men and women, but it would be nice if it was actually said in season 2, and I cannot remember who said it at this point, but someone connected to the show, I think, said that he would. I just really hope that that's in the season. Something that would be so easy to do. It could take like 3 seconds. So there's no way that they couldn't write it into the show very easily. So I just ask that they please do that. The last thing I have to mention is that new season 2 posters are coming out as I film this, actually. Like, they're releasing them one by one, and they're in the process of it as I'm filming this, and they all look amazing. Like, all of them look amazing, and I'm sure the ones that haven't been released yet look amazing. And as I film this, we're a month away from the season premiere, and I'm so excited. I feel like it's been forever since season 1 ended, but yet it feels like it hasn't actually been that long. I think because we have recently been getting like season 2 news, it's made me feel less like we're in the middle of a hiatus and stuff. So that's been nice, but we're only a month away, and that's really exciting, and I'm really excited to see what they do with season 2. And overall, I'm optimistic, if a little bit cautious about the Sebastian part. Overall, I'm very optimistic about how season 2 is going to be. Posters are making me like even more excited. Strangely enough, I think they're making me more excited than the trailers did. I don't know why. I think it's because it also hit me that it's only a month away, so like the combined effect of the two has me really super excited, but I am very excited. Let me know how you're feeling about season 2 in the comments. So like, are you excited? Are you worried about anything? Or is there anything you want to see? Anything about season 2? Because I would love to talk about it with absolutely anyone. And I will see you guys later. Bye.